That's that money talk. That's that money talk. Got a lot of fans, a lot of haters, we just let them talk. Cause them never phases to the paper. What you talking about? The earth will really shake it with this craters that we throwing out, yeah. Came up in the game and gave it mouth to mouth.
What is up, you guys? It's your boy T-Rez back with another video. And the series is over. The Warriors defeat the Rockets 118-113 in Game 6. And let's get it started. So, Steph Curry did not score 50. But if he didn't put up a big donut in the first half, he would have. He scored 33 points in the second half and got it going in the fourth quarter. I believe he only had 10 points in the third quarter, and then the rest of the 23 came from the fourth quarter. So yeah, he had a pretty good game. I'm gonna be honest, I was being pretty hard on him after the first half, because I was like, this man can't put up a point. He can't put up a point. It was making me mad because I said he was going to score 50, and as the one time I give the Warriors some type of or I give Steph Curry some type of recognition, and he's doing this when I do it, but then he picked it up. I said he's going to get it done down the stretch, and nonetheless, the last 2 minutes he went off. He hit 2 clutch threes. Easy. It was either I believe it was a right hand layup, easy right hand layup, and he went off. And I was actually sitting there confused during the game. I texted my friends like, "Yes, Steph Curry," and then I'm like, why do I want this to happen? Why do I want the Warriors to win so bad? It's like, I want to be right so bad that I go against like everything I know and cheer for the Warriors. I'm like, oh my, stop. But it was a good game. Everybody played a good game. It was just, I guess the Warriors were too much for the Rockets. As crazy as that is to say, because they didn't have KD. But yeah, I guess the Warriors were too much for the Rockets, because on the offensive side, James Harden had 35. Chris Paul had 27. It's like Chris Paul and Eric Gordon, they switched spots, like they both can't have a good game, because Eric Gordon only had 9 points today when Chris Paul had 27. So it's like they switched spots where I needed Chris Paul to have a good game and Eric Gordon to just keep doing what he was doing, but then he declines and Chris Paul does what he does. And then Clint Capella did what he's been doing the whole game. He put up 10 points, 5 for 11. He just didn't have a good series. He did have a double-double, a 10 and 10, but come on, bro. You gotta do better than that, bro. You really gotta do better. Literally, I believe Clint Capella would not be what he is without Chris Paul. Like, literally, all he did with this game, set a screen, throw up the lob, easy dunk. That was the bulkage of his 10 points. He probably got 6 points off of doing that. Setting a screen, getting a lob, bam. Like, literally, that's probably the bulkage of his points. And you have to give credit to just the whole Warriors team and Steve Kerr as a coach, because this was a hard-fought game. You have Curry struggling in the first half, and the fact that you're even still close in the second half, it's a tie game. The start of the second half, I believe it was like 57-57. And you're still in this game with Curry scoring 0. Like, that's crazy. You have to give credit to Kevin Looney, Quinn Cook, Jeremy Drepko, whatever his first name is. And then, who else? Draymond Green, as crazy as that is to say. Sean Livingston, did I say Kevin Looney already? Because Kevin Looney, like, you have to go so deep into your bench, and the fact that you're tied at half is just outstanding, and they just played a great game. Kevin Looney had 14 points off the bench. Sean Livingston had 11. Quinn Cook, I mentioned his name. He only had 2, but he did cross Austin Rivers pretty nice and got an assist off it to Klay Thompson for the little floaty. And then Klay Thompson has 27. Andre Iguodala, who usually comes off the bench for KD, had 17 in this game. So, you know, just the pieces around were just made a real big difference in this game. And, you know, they played great defense. And I was talking about the switches earlier on today and how they just switched so fast and so great on defense. And it showed today. Like, when they double team Harden, it's like they never double teamed him because they're all over the floor at once. Like they never missed an assignment, and like their defense is so good, and they forced the Rockets to turn over the ball, and the Rockets had 22 turnovers to the Warriors 19, and it's 113 to 118. So that's the ending score. So those 3 turnovers could change the whole complexion of the game. That 3 turnover difference can change the whole complexion of the game. And you know, Draymond Green got away with a little flop there, but James Harden extended the arm and it was out there, so it was there for Draymond to get away with the flop. And they called an offensive foul, which, you know, continued Curry's run to you know, knock down some threes. So, you know, all around, just a great game, a great series. Rockets, they need to make some changes because obviously what the core group of guys that they have, something's not clicking and something's not there. I don't know who it is or what it is, but somebody is not working for that team. And I don't think you have to get rid of Mike D'Antoni. I think it's some of the players inside the organization, inside that roster. But I'm not sure. But we're seeing the Golden State Warriors entering the Western Conference Finals for the 5th year in a row, I believe. And is that correct? Is it 5th or 4th? How many rings does Curry have? 3. So 4th year in a row. They're entering 4th year in a row because LeBron beat on 1. So yeah, they're entering the Western Conference Finals for the 4th year in a row. And to me, I think they're playing the Blazers. The Blazers play at 3:30 Eastern time on Sunday. I think they're playing the Blazers, but that Blazers Nuggets game is going to be a good game, and I will be tuned in. And then Toronto, and then we're waiting for the Bucks. The Bucks are waiting, and they're waiting for Toronto and the 76ers. I think that's going to be a really tough game, and it was just like my prediction. I don't know who to pick now in Game 7 either, but I'm going to stick with my original pick. Toronto is going to the Eastern Conference Finals, and that's who I think we have. But like I was saying, all around good game, a good series by the Rockets. But yeah, obviously they need to change somewhere because, you know, to not beat this Kevin Durant-less team, you had no excuses. You had a 61% chance of winning, and I said I feel that 39%. That 39% will be there, and it was. The Warriors beat the Rockets, and just a great team game by the Warriors. And as far as this video goes, I'm done talking. You know, I can't wait till Sunday for both Game 7s, and make sure you smash that like button, comment, subscribe, and share with everybody you know. And I'll see you for another one. So, peace.
She like Louis V, and I rock double G's. I only run on E if it's after LOV. Girl, you gon' be with me, I'm talking for eternity. At least until I D.I.E. Then baby, I can set you free, fresh to death.